Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be a stay-at-home wife day in the life vlog. So I've got several things I want to get done around the house today, just little like chores and tasks and stuff. So I'm going to take you along with me and hopefully give you some motivation to get some things done in your day too. So we had a giveaway on last Monday's video, and I will be announcing the winner at the end of today's video. So make sure you stick around to that. I'm gonna post a link to that video from last week as well, because for the giveaway, you guys had to comment your favorite healthy meal or snack idea. And so many of you commented some of the best like meal and snack ideas. A lot of them were really quick, easy snacks. So if you haven't seen that video, or you haven't gone through the comment section, head over to that video and just scroll through the comments. If you need some quick, healthy meal ideas or snack ideas, you guys shared so many good ones. So that is a great resource for you. I know I'm gonna be going through that to get ideas and kind of refresh my memory when I'm lacking inspiration. So that being said, let's get into today's video. The first thing I wanna tackle today is changing my bed sheets, and then you see all that laundry? I can't move my hand right. That right there. I have a lot of laundry to do, so we're gonna get started on that.
Autumn rain falling on the rooftops, calling birds of summer back south to wander. It's a chance to start again.
There's just something about a fresh set of sheets that just feels amazing. I love crawling into bed the night after I change the sheets because it just feels so good. Everything's so fresh and smells nice, and my sheets are all tucked in, so it's really cozy. I just love it. Okay, I've got to know, do you pick things up with your feet too? Because I do that all the time. First round of laundry is done. I've got my little sidekick here. So I think the load that I just stuck in the washer is almost done, so I can move it over to the dryer. Oh my gosh, look at this dog. I love you. And then I'll start another load, and then we'll have a little bit before laundry's done again. So I think I'll take them, her and her sister, on a WALK, because it is absolutely beautiful out, and I'm trying to just soak in these gorgeous days before it gets cold.
Did you hear me spell your favorite word? Are you doing your stretches to get ready? You look so funny. I love you.
She has pink all over her ear because I kissed her with this red lipstick on yesterday. And so now I can't get it out. I literally tried giving her like a face bath and it didn't work. I don't know if you can see it very well.
But she's all pink. Yeah, there it is. You can see your little pink mark. Yeah, you're just very loved. That's all that means.
My laundry still isn't done yet, so I broke out the Swiffer. I'm gonna clean my floors real quick while I wait. My laundry is done, so I'm just going to switch it real quick, and then I can take my doggies for a walk. Chloe, do you want to go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? Yeah? Nova, you wanna go for a walk? Come on! Come on! Yeah, are you excited? We're back from our walk. It is lunchtime now, and I usually for lunch eat some kind of leftovers or just try to use up some stuff that's in the fridge that needs to be eaten. So today I have some lettuce, spinach, kale, and then I'm gonna chop up these veggies. I'm not gonna eat all 4 bell peppers right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and chop them up so that I have them. I'm sorry about the background noise. I have my dishwasher running, my washing machine is still running, and my dryer is still going, so it's just, this is the way it's gonna be. But yeah, I'm gonna chop all these up and then just have the like leftovers that I don't eat in my fridge already ready to go, which is so helpful whenever I'm ready to use them for another meal. And then I'm gonna make 2 different like creamy sauces, dips, that kind of thing. So first of all, I've got some chickpeas, tahini, lemon, and beets. I'm going to make a like beet hummus, and I don't really have a recipe for this. If you've been around for a while, you know I don't use recipes very often. I kind of just go by like, I eyeball things and then I taste it to see what it needs. And then the other thing I'm gonna make is a creamy chimichurri sauce. This is what I put on my enchiladas, and I like to just keep it in my fridge. It's great in like as a spread on sandwiches. You can water it down a little bit and use it as a dressing in salads, and it's so, so good. Traditionally, chimichurri is just parsley, olive oil, and garlic, and then like salt and pepper. But I make mine creamy by boiling some cashews and putting cashews in there, and it makes it this delicious creamy consistency. It tastes so, so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and boil cashews. You can either soak them, or I boil them just because it speeds up the process, because I don't have like 4 to 6 hours to soak my cashews because I want it done like now. So I'm just gonna boil my cashews and then throw them in the blender with a ton of this parsley. I need to use this parsley up anyway. And then garlic and salt and pepper, and that'll make that sauce. Also, I always store my herbs in water in the fridge. So like in a little jar or a cup that has some water in it, it helps them last a lot longer. I have 2 different kinds of parsley here. This is like the curly kind, which is what probably you see most often. And then the flat leaf. The curly is just a little bit more bitter. This is what's traditionally used in chimichurri, but it doesn't really matter. They basically taste the same anyway. So I'm using about this many cashews. That's what it looks like. I don't know. With this much parsley, I think that'll be about right. Like I said, I just eyeball things. So I've got it on high. It's not boiling yet, but it doesn't really matter. The point is just to get them like soggy and soaked. I'm gonna stick this over the top and leave that for a while and move on to my hummus. I'm gonna open a new can of chickpeas as well. I have these that I had in my fridge, but it's not gonna be enough. When I make homemade hummus, it like flies out of our house. So I'm gonna make extras by adding another can of beans. I'm just gonna drain and rinse these. You always wanna make sure you drain your beans and then rinse them until there are no bubbles left. That's gonna help them be a little bit easier for you to digest. You're not gonna get the gassiness that beans are notorious for. If you drain them and then rinse them really well, they won't cause you any digestive distress. The other thing you can do to make your beans a little bit easier to digest is to peel off some of the little, it's not focusing, but you know the little like outside skin that comes on your beans. Now obviously it's a pain to like go through and individually peel off all those little skins, but what I typically do is I like rough them up inside the colander. Is that what this thing is called? Anyway, you like rough them up a little bit, and then you'll find that some of the pieces kind of come off on their own. So I don't like peel off every single piece individually, but I just pull out a few of the little skins, and it makes things digest a little bit more easily. Okay, here it is, all blended. I just tried it, and you guys, this might very well be the most delicious hummus I have ever had in my life. You have to try this. I just used canned beets, and I used a lot of the juice to get it like the right consistency. And then, what did I say? Canned chickpeas, a bunch of tahini, and then I ended up using some additional lemon juice on top of the one lemon that I juiced. And remember, I had like 1.5 cans of beans, and oh my gosh, oops. Also, I used garlic, like a bunch of it. Probably, I used like 2 scoops that were this size, whatever that is, and salt and pepper. No, I didn't even add pepper, I just did salt. So sure, you could add pepper if you wanted. It probably would be good, I might do that. But anyway, this is so delicious. This will go really fast in my house, I already know. Okay, now that the hummus is done and put away, my cashews have been sitting here kind of simmering for a while, so I'm ready to make the cashew crema chimichurri sauce. I'm going to drain my cashews and I'm gonna take a little bowl and just put it underneath my colander. I feel like I'm always saying that word wrong. Am I saying it right? Colander? Anyway, and then when I drain my cashews, this will collect some of the water because I'm gonna use some of that cashew water to thin out this sauce. This many cashews ended up being a little bit overwhelming for my cheap little blender. I had to keep pausing my blending and like taking a spoon and mixing it up so it could all get blended. So if you're working with a cheap little blender like I was, you may want to do this in batches or just make a smaller batch. But this sauce is such a great way to use up a ton of fresh herbs. So if you have a bunch of herbs that are about to go bad in your fridge, make some kind of a sauce like this. It is such a great way you can use parsley like I'm using. You could do cilantro, you could use basil, dill, chives, kind of make like a green goddess type of dressing with just whatever you have in your pantry. It totally works. I am kind of done with this sauce and it's a little like more textured and creamy than I normally make it, but I think that's just gonna be how it is because my blender is like, it's working, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Like it seems like it's just spinning out and it's kind of hot and it was making weird noises and I kind of smell like burning rubber a little bit. I don't smell it, I can smell it. You know what I mean. Anyway, so I think this is gonna be good. It's just gonna be a little bit thicker and like more textured than usual, but it's actually, I mean, I think it'll be good. It'll be a good little like sauce to put on things. I'm gonna use it as a dressing. I'm gonna make myself like a little wrap for lunch and use this as a dressing and it should be pretty good. I like to essentially make a salad, but inside of a tortilla. So I kind of think of the kinds of things that I would put in a salad. So lettuce, obviously, kale. I chopped up some of these veggies, so I have some veggies to put in there. And then I'm putting like almonds, cranberries, things you would normally put in a salad, like this dressing, and that's what I put in my wrap. So if you're like me and salads just don't always cut it for you, or that you don't always feel like a salad, try putting your salad inside of a wrap and making it into a wrap, and you might be able to still get a lot of those benefits of getting tons and tons of vegetables in with it feeling a little bit more hearty. Lunch is done. I'm gonna spend the next couple of hours finishing up editing this video that I need to edit. It's actually the one that'll go up after this one. It's gonna go up on Friday, talking a little bit about my nighttime routine. So make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on so you can see that one. And so I'm gonna cozy up on my couch, get comfortable, and do a little editing. I just put my laptop away. It is now 6:30. I've been hard at work for a few hours. I finally got that video edited, uploaded, the whole thing. So that is done. And now I'm gonna make myself some dinner. I usually don't wait this late. I mean, like I said, it's 6:30. I usually don't wait this late to start making dinner, but my husband is working late today. His work has like an open house thing. So he's gonna be there. I think he won't be home until like after 7, and I'm pretty sure they're eating dinner like at work. So I don't think he'll need anything, but I'm gonna make extra of whatever I make myself for dinner because I always make extras so we have leftovers, and then if he ends up hungry when he comes home, he can have some of that. I'll show you what I'm making for dinner. It's super, super simple. I'm just going to make like Mexican bowls. So I'm doing some instant brown rice, again, keeping things simple, refried beans, keeping things simple. And then I am gonna take some of the bell pepper and onion that I chopped up earlier today, and I'm going to saute it, and I'm gonna add in, this is some diced up jalapeno that I've had sitting in my fridge needing to be used. So I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of that. I am like so sensitive to spicy food, but a little bit of jalapeno does give a good flavor to Mexican food, so I'm gonna suck it up and add a little bit in, and then I'll just put a little avocado on top. If I were making like a proper dinner for Brian and I would probably make this into guacamole and like use lime juice and seasonings and like add in some red onion and some like diced up tomato into the guacamole and make it like a yummy guacamole. But because it's just me, I'm gonna keep it simple and just slice this up and put it on top of my bowl. And then I have all these limes. I showed this on Instagram when I got them. I ordered limes on like Walmart grocery pickup, and look how tiny these are. I have never seen such a tiny little lime, but these are what they gave me. They're starting to need to be used up. As you can see, they're kind of brown, but they're perfectly fine inside. So I'm gonna use 1 or 2 of them to add some lime flavor to my rice. And then the rest of them I'm going to turn into a margarita for myself tonight. Here's the finished product. Oh, so good. I had some leftover enchilada sauce in my fridge from enchiladas that I made a few days ago. And so I threw that in with the rice and the veggies just kind of as my seasoning. So I didn't really use much seasoning. I used a little bit of taco seasoning, but that's it. And I think it's gonna be very flavorful. All right, you guys, Brian is home from work. Finally, I have the house pretty well cleaned. I just need to do some laundry, which means I'm gonna finish up the video here. But before I go, I need to announce the giveaway winner. So the winner of the ChomChom, I will put your name here on the screen because the giveaway hasn't officially closed yet at the time that I'm filming this. And so I'll just put it here on the screen. I will reach out to you. If for some reason I'm not able to get in contact with you, please send me either a DM on Instagram or shoot me an email. My email is listed in the description box below, so I can make sure I get this ChomChom roller sent out to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for participating in that giveaway. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button down below, click subscribe and hit that bell icon. That way you get notified for new videos from me, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye guys.